Hey everybody, this is Tatianna Tarot. I'm finally hitting you up with tarot energy forecast video. It's been a very long ass time. I understand. As you can see, I'm still here mothering, still detangling my baby's hair, and having lots of adventures at home, transitioning into motherhood very well, expanding my business. For those that are in the loop, my urban illumination is now turning into TatiannaTarot.com. Whoop whoop. And so that has been a work in and of itself. The holidays has been a work in and of itself. I know a lot of people that I've been working with in terms of clientele, ritual work, spiritual work, has had a pretty rough 2018, or is going through some sort of a rough transition now towards the end of the year into the new year. And so this transition can mean anything from actual physical passings happening in your life to health issues to emotional things surfacing up, trauma surfacing up. So I'm telling everybody to take it easy during this time because I think it's just been rough for a lot of us. And so processing it all, holding space for yourself, pulling back your energy from things that are toxic or draining is the best antidote for you at this moment. Self-care, number one priority. And so in the process, I've been taking care of myself. I've been taking care of my family. We've been going through it in a good way. But I'm excited for 2019. I'm sure it has phenomenal things to offer all of us. But in the meantime, I wanted to give you guys a video of the week. It has literally been probably, I want to say maybe 4 months or so that I've done this. And I definitely, it's my intention to do it a little bit more consistently. Do you want a card, baby? Just don't put it in your mouth. A little bit more consistently. And so today's video is going to be on the week ahead, the 17th all the way to the 23rd of December. For those that are not in the loop, what I like to do is I pull a card for every 2 days of the week, kind of summarizing the energy on a conscious and subconscious level. So consciously means that the energies may be actively in our lives, things that we can physically see or observe happening in our day-to-day lives on an external level. Subconsciously, obviously, what lies beneath, what's happening, what's the root of all these actions. Don't eat it, baby, that's not cool. What's the root of all these actions? What's the root of the reasoning behind why we do the things that we do? So it's always good to have a lens on both ends of the spectrum and give us a full scope on what's going on. No oracle card today because I'm literally just winging it, and I did this impromptu video 2 seconds ago, so I did not have any oracle. I'm not walking all the way back to that room, getting an oracle card and coming right back, right, baby? But we do have Simba on board. Sims, Papa, levántate, say hi to the people. He's like, Mom, man, rude. Why you gonna wake me up for this crap? Well, they haven't seen you in a long time, baby. Yeah, okay. Go back to your slumber. Anyway, so let's get to it. Let me just invoke the energies for this deck. For the highest good of all involved, Spirit, I ask that you come forth for all of us. I ask that you bring forth our higher selves, our ancestors, our spirit guides, the orishas, the lowest, the archangels that work with us, ascended masters, and any light being entities that can give us clarity, knowledge, and guidance on our personal paths and journeys. Please give us the truth, give us insight on this week and everything that we need to know. Let us know what's going on so that we may best live our lives in alignment and by thriving. I thank you for allowing me to be the vessel here. Ache. Okay, Spirit, so what are we to expect from Monday the 17th and Tuesday the 18th on a conscious level? Esther, are you leaving Mommy? And a subconscious level. Monday the 17th, Tuesday the 18th, subconscious. Okay, so on a conscious level, we actually see things speeding up. This could be a good thing, and it can also be a watch out, because we're getting the Chariot. So the Chariot is very symbolic of speed. It's a character that's very much in alignment with their willpower. I will what I want. As long as I put my mind to it, I'm going to create a pathway for myself. You cannot touch these because they're already falling apart. Okay, mommy? I'm going to create a pathway for myself. So Chariot, on the conscious level, you may see a lot of determination, a lot of motivation may be entering your life. You may experience that your friends and your family are now picking up where they've left off. They are, what's that terminology? Picking up the slack, I guess. They're not slacking off, so to speak. Chariot, I liken this character to El Legua in many ways, the road opener in the ifa-orisa tradition, in the Santeria Lukumi tradition, and El Legua or Eshu, they open up the roads, right? It is a spirit, it is an entity, it is a deity that opens up the roads and makes things possible for us, but they can also be tricksters and pranksters and place things on our paths so that we may be mindful of our accountability in life, our power in life, our responsibility in life to remove things in our own way, because sometimes we are our own obstacles. So it looks like, to see this as clarity on, did you hurt yourself? You're okay, mama. To see this as clarity on Monday and Tuesday of this week, this may mean that, excuse me, ja, mommy, vete. Come take a nap. Take a nap, baby. To see this as clarity for Monday and Tuesday of this week can very much mean that you are very much aware of the areas in your life where you have been blocking yourself, and now you have this gusto, this gust of motivation, this joy, this energy that comes out of nowhere that's like, okay, I'm gonna get out of my own way. I don't want to make any more excuses. Or it could also be remnants of areas in your life that have been very stagnant, that have been very slow. Like if you've been waiting for a particular answer, if you've been waiting for something to happen and it just hasn't been happening, this could be the week that things activate. Now, on a subconscious level, we're getting the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles looks like such. She's very much a maternal energy. She's very much a homebody. Act into my energy recently in these past months. Mama at home, tending to my personal garden, tending to my business, tending to my family, tending to my baby, tending to my pets, tending to my spirituality, tending to my self-care, tending to clients. She's kind of spread thin. That's the thing about the Queen of Pentacles, is that she has a lot of things growing in her garden, and she is trying her best to ensure that her garden flourishes and blossoms to basically yield all the rewards and all the sweetness and all the fruits that she is seeking. That she is seeking, but it can also mean that she is not taking care of herself as a result, that she is putting herself last. So that's something to know on a subconscious level. Where have you been spreading yourself a little bit too thin? What do you need to prioritize? What do you need to put first in order for you to really win in life? Because you can't just do everything at once. You might have to pick and choose which seeds are going to be planted and watered first. Queen of Pentacles. Also, how are you watering yourself? How are you nurturing yourself? How are you nourishing yourself? That's a thing as well. If there are aspects of your life, I'm not going to pick that up, but if there are aspects of your life in which you have become stagnant, it could mean that you need to take a break in order for you to experience a breakthrough. You may need to pause. You may need to recuperate your energy. You may need to just sustain yourself in a new way other than working, go, hustle, and forgetting that you're the main main seed that you should be cultivating here. Queen of Pentacles, also on a subconscious level, again, a lot of building, a lot of planting, a lot of creating, a lot of grounding, a lot of rooting. What are you rooted in that's going to help you to rise? Is it your truth? Is it in abundance? Is it in some sort of art form? You know, what's really that main factor that is feeding you and is like the water to your life. And it can also translate to a lot of physical abundance, a lot of material abundance in some way. The Queen of Pentacles rules that domain as well because of the hard work and effort and consistency that she applies to her desires and her passions and her interests in other people. You will certainly see success, but it doesn't always have to come at a cost that's detrimental to your well-being. So bear that in mind for Monday and Tuesday of next week. Now we're going to look into December 19th, December 20th, Wednesday and Thursday to see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, look into Wednesday the 19th and Thursday the 20th on a conscious level. You're always hungry, baby girl. Subconsciously. Subconsciously. Okay, I'm really happy that these cards are coming out much smoother than I thought because of what's going on energetically that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, and everybody just feeling a type of way and the energies just being all over the place. I thought that the cards would also resemble that in some way, but it looks like we're getting a break this week, which is good. It can actually be a tribute to the full moon in Cancer that I feel like is coming up. So consciously for Wednesday and Thursday of this week, 19th and 20th, we're getting the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, really awesome card. Queen of Cups is a woman who is very empathic. Now, excuse me, it's not only gender specific or gender exclusive. This could be a male, this could be a trans, this can be whatever you want it to be. But this is predominantly talking about a feminine energy here that we all yield. Queen of Cups, very empathic, very compassionate, very in tuned, very tapped in, very intuitive, very sensitive. Usually this card deals a lot with the love domain or romance or art and creativity. When this person comes up in a reading, usually that makes for a phenomenal reader or someone who is very great with divination just because they're able to sense the emotions of other people. They read people very easily. So on a conscious level, Queen of Cups may be that you have this profound appreciation for beauty this week. It may mean that you may be inclined to create beauty in your life. Rearrange your home, rearrange your schedule to incorporate more fun, more luxury, more sensuality. Take a nice spiritual bath. Go out to a museum. Do art. Go to a class. Indulge in your partner, your lover, or just spend some quality time with family and friends that just remind you of the beauty that you have in your life. Maybe this is beautifying yourself in some way. Maybe you want to get a haircut. Maybe you want to buy new clothing. Maybe you want to do that makeup routine that you've always wanted to try out. Something that really attributes to the creativity in your life, what you've been feeling in your heart. You may find yourself to be a little emotional in the center of the week because Queen of Cups is very emotionally inclined. She's very in tune, like I mentioned before, and she leads with her heart. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable, to just be in your feelings. I know that a lot of people are like, are you in your feelings? Like it's a bad thing. Like you have any other option, any other way to be. Like being in your feelings really leads to your truth. So, Queen of Cups is really suggesting that you pry into the nitty-gritty of what your heart is trying to tell you, what your intuition is trying to tell you. If you feel the need to pull some cards or get a reading in the middle of the week, that may also be suggested. Someone here is leaving me high and dry so that everyone can see my nipples on television, right? Yeah, baby. Yes, okay, we want to touch that, but we're not going to. So yeah, or like if you are feeling somebody and you have yet to make a move, this would be a great time to make a move. Maybe write a letter, maybe just be a little flirtatious, so to speak. All of the above fits the Queen of Cups' mood. Also, on a subconscious level, we're not touching this, honey. I just said that. Okay. We are getting the Star card. And the Star, excuse me, the Star talks about, subconsciously, this is actually really great because it does talk about miracles on some sort of a level. The Star pertains to cosmic alignments with Source, God, Goddess, energy, spirit. When your desires are in alignment with that of the Most High, that's when miracles happen. That's when things open up for you, hence the Chariot. Star is talking about perfect timing. On the subconscious level, things are really working out for you because it feels like you've gotten the healing that you've needed, or you know you're in the path of healing. You know inherently that regardless of what's going on, it is actually going to be very beneficial and good for you. Star may also mean that you feel about it. You feel lit. You feel like untouchable. You feel very hopeful. You feel very live. You feel very much in tune with your faith. Are you going to kiss Simba? Much in tune with your faith. So it is a very beautiful card, but there is a fine line with the Star, because it can also be talking about idealism and being idealistic, being very not phantasmagorical, but very fantasy prone. And you just want to make sure that, I think you guys will be okay because you had the Queen of Pentacles early as your subconscious card for the beginning of the week. That gives us some grounding. So it's not like you're all willy-nilly, but because you're also getting the Queen of Cups consciously, you want to make sure that the dreams and the desires that are coming up, this beauty that you want to personify in your life, that you're actually taking action towards it, and it's not just like a hopeful wish. It's not wishful thinking. It's not like, oh, maybe one day next year I'll do it. No, sit your ass down and actually come up with a plan so you know when, how you're going to do it, and what you're going to execute it. Like what you expect by executing these plans. Okay, you have to be very practical. There's a practicality to your dreams. Otherwise, nothing is going to manifest. And so let's go into the weekend, which is the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to pull some cards for the weekends. Get your booty over here, honey. Spirit, look into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. What can we expect consciously? What can we expect consciously? You're going to throw yourself over. Come over here, please, so mommy can finish. A day in the life. Really fun. Okay, subconsciously. You want to pick out a card? Mama. Are you like, you were acting like I gave you 8 lollipops. Whee! You tired? Subconsciously this weekend, what can we expect? Okay, that's interesting. Papa. So consciously, we're getting the Knight of Wands for the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd of December. So Knight of Wands, again, we feel rushed. We feel like something is developing, which is really interesting. With the Chariot, with the Knight of Wands, we have this sense of like, I don't know, I can't explain why I feel the way I do, but I feel a little impulsive. I feel a little like something is happening behind the scenes, or I'm restless, or I want to move. I have to go places. This can talk about preparation for travel. This can talk about unexpected moves as well. This could talk about unexpected visitors coming into your life. Impulsiveness. Sometimes it can translate into rude ass people. So just watch yourself. Just know that it's something in the air. Even if that's you, I've had to check myself too, because the petty is at an all-time high. I don't mind being petty, but it shouldn't be an everyday situation like that. So just know that you need to check yourself, because this is a lot of fire energy. A lot of fire energy that you're dealing with here this weekend. It can also mean channel that energy in a productive way. Again, movement, exercising, running, walking, taking a class, hiking, jogging, whatever. Or, channeling it in your creativity, channeling it in your productivity. It can mean that you really make leaps and bounds this weekend. For those unexpected visitors coming into your life, can mean that they have a very important message about the progress that you've been having, or maybe what you should not be doing, or what you should be doing, or boundaries and things of the sort. Travel, some of you might want to start planning. Sahara. Some of you might want to start planning for travel next year. Start figuring out what months you want to go places, or start making the intentions that you do want to go places, even if this is also in conjunction with moving. So subconsciously, we are getting the 7 of Swords. Excuse me. You know what we're going to do? We're going to tell you to go play with your kitchen set. Go play. Go play, mama, because you're being rather fussy for no reason. All right, boo-boo. So the 7 of Swords is coming up. Come on. Go ahead, girl. I'm so sorry, guys. So the 7 of Swords is coming up as the subconscious card. And Sahara, go ahead, play. And this card is a little questionable sometimes, because it could be talking about how you are picking up on energy that is disingenuous in some ways. It can also be talking about either disingenuous people, maybe somebody who does not want to commit, or something that is not committing to your highest good. It may even be a sense of awareness inside of yourself where you're just running around to different locations, not on a literal level, although it could be on a literal level. You're running away from something, trying to leave it in the past, but you haven't necessarily pried your attention away from that. Your attention is still back there. So whatever you're trying to do in order to move away from it to progress is inefficient, is basically you're not putting in the work. You're not really doing anything because you're not focused in the present moment. You haven't healed. You haven't closed that chapter. You haven't left that behind. So that disingenuous energy could mean that you're fooling yourself in some way, in regards to you maybe not making a decision. It could just mean that somebody's running around in circles and you're picking it up, or that you feel maybe that life is playing you in some way, even though it is, I lost my train of thought because a text just came in. But anyway, I wanted to say that it could be that you're picking up this disingenuous energy around you, even though with the Knight of Wands, things are a little chaotic. You may feel like nothing is quite in place. And that doesn't necessarily mean something negative per se. You could feel like I was going to say, that life is cheating you. Ultimately, things are really falling into place. Things are being revealed as to how you should be taking action moving forward, what you need to be doing to remove those obstacles and those confusing people and that confusing energy that's running circles around you, how to remove that from your life. Really sort out your thoughts. Take your time to sort out your thoughts. Take your time to sort out your intentions. If you just want to be a hermit, that's also welcome. If you just want to focus on watering your personal garden within, that's welcome too. Again, another message from the Queen of Pentacles. But ultimately, know overall that this week is a rapid one. I mean, at the blink of an eye, tomorrow's Monday. The next thing you know, the next day is going to be Friday. It seems like that kind of rapidness in that week. So we're getting a lot of downloads. We're getting a lot of healing that's happening, maybe even miraculous breakthroughs. glimpses as to what 2019 is going to look like for us, or what it's bringing to us. It could be in the form of new friends, in the form of a new partner, or new breakthroughs in your relationship, new breakthroughs in your spiritual practice, new breakthroughs with your money. There is going to be a breakthrough. So just expect that, and just know, you should be very clear on what areas of your life that you're playing yourself. If you are playing yourself, or if someone is playing you, keep some distance. Again, with the Knight of Wands can mean that you need to move away, further away from that influence. So I hope this reading, in all of its disturbances and distractions, helped you in some way. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new, you can check out my website, myurbanillumination.com. Click on the Work With Me tab to view my schedule. If you want to book a virtual session, you can do so there. You can also book an in-person session with me in New Orleans. I'm in New Orleans. I will be traveling next month to LA and inshallah Houston, Texas, so I might be able to see you soon. You can also catch up with me in my daily tarot meditations and weekly tarot meditations and monthly tarot scopes on my social media handles at Tatianna Tarot. That's Tatianna with 2 N's. Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Ciao.